Welcome to episode 2 of Singing Basics with VoxGuru. I'm Pratibha Sarathy and today's topic is breath control. This is again a very basic concept, right? But yet we all struggle with it even after so many years of training, don't we? So today we're going to go over all the basics of breath control and I'm going to give you some simple exercises that you can practice to gradually develop your breath control. First of all, why is breath control such a big deal in music? Nobody ever talks about breath control when we are talking, right? When we are talking, we just keep talking and we take a breath wherever we feel like, wherever we run out of breath. But when we are singing, we cannot decide where we want to take breath. This is decided by the song, the melody and the lyrics. So we have to control our breath in such a way that the melodic movement of the song is also not spoiled and the lyrical meaning is also not spoiled. So for both of this to come together, we need an immense amount of breath control. Because in some cases, we might have to sing a very long line without taking breath. And we have to gradually train ourselves towards that. Okay, so let's look at some very practical and simple exercises that can get you started in this direction and that will ultimately help you when you're singing your songs. Now the first and most effective exercise for this is sustaining notes. So basically we take a note and we stand on it for a long time, like Sa. So while sustaining this note, we have to focus on the stability of our voice. We have to focus on the uniformity of our breath. Because if our breath is not uniform, what will happen? It will sound like Sa. Okay, so suddenly there will be a breath, suddenly it will not be there. So the voice will also kind of fluctuate. So if your breath is really uniform, that will give you that perfect straight line. Now don't expect your voice to be perfect in the first attempt itself. Okay, this exercise will not work if you do it just once or twice. Okay, each note you have to sing it at least 10 to 15 times. And each time you have to be very alert, you have to be focusing on your breath control, you have to focus on the stability of that note. Okay, just visualize a straight line moving and try to align your voice with that. So every time if you do it mindfully, only then by the 10th time, you will see a significant improvement. It is just like ironing a wrinkled shirt, right? You see a shirt full of wrinkles, you run the iron box once. Slightly it gets better. Some wrinkles are still visible. Then you keep doing it back and forth. That is when it becomes completely smooth. So that is what we are doing with our voice. We are ironing out all the imperfections and we are teaching our body how to sing in a straight line. And the second exercise you can practice regularly is a simple ascending and descending pattern. Okay, just try to sing it as many times as possible in one breath. For example, Sari ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa sa ri ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa sa ri ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa sa ri ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa. So in this manner, keep singing it again and again and make note of how many times you are able to sing it without taking a breath and gradually start improving it. Let's say on the first day you are able to go until 2 times. Say 2 full cycles you are able to sing and then you run out of breath. So keep doing this 2 times regularly and by the end of the week, try to add half a cycle. Okay, so make it 2.5. See if you are able to reach till there. And then go at it for another 1 week, then try to add 1 more half. So in this manner, keep measuring and monitoring this particular exercise. Of course, if you are learning Carnatic music, you will be exposed to much more complex exercises also. So this ascending and descending is the simplest version. But ideally, I would want you to try more challenging, complex patterns. So if you're learning Carnatic music, you can also use your Dhatu Varisais, your Chanta Varisais as exercises to develop breath control. So here also you can keep track of how many lines I am able to sing without taking breath and then gradually develop on that as well. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope you will practice the exercises that we learned today. If you want to go on a more detailed journey into voice culture by understanding breath control more in detail with step-by-step guidance from a teacher and all the other aspects of voice culture, then please join our live curriculum which you can attend from anywhere across the globe. This is a 6 months program and it covers pretty much every exercise that you will ever need in your practice, and it also has a lot of guidance on how you can create your own variations of each exercise. So if you want to get started with your journey, then drop us a WhatsApp message. I've shared the link in the description. Just say hi and we'll get back to you with all the details. And we also have a Carnatic curriculum that you can pursue. So both Carnatic and voice culture are very, very effective and work very, very well together in order to achieve all the vocal skills that you will need in the future. So I'll be waiting to hear from you. Let's take your singing to the next level.